see, Lepidus, and henceforth know. It is not Caesar's natural vice to hate our great competitor. From Alexandria, this is the news. He fishes, drinks, and wastes the lamps of night in revel. He's not more manlike than Cleopatra, nor the Queen of Ptolemy more womanly than he. Hardly gave audience, or vouchsafed to think he had partners. You shall find there a man who is the abstract of all faults that all men follow.
I must not think there are evils enow to darken all his goodness. His faults in him seem as the spots of heaven, more fiery by night's blackness, hereditary rather than purchased. What he cannot change than what he chooses.
You are too indulgent. Let's grant. It's not amiss to tumble on the bed of Ptolemy. To give a kingdom for a mirth. To sit and keep the turn of tippling with a slave. To reel the streets at noon and stand the buffet with knaves that smell of sweat. Yet must Antony no way excuse his foils when we do bear so great weight in his likeness.
Here's more news.
Pompey is strong at sea. And it appears he is beloved by those that only have feared Caesar.
I should have known no less. It hath been taught us from the primal state that the ebbed man, ne'er loved till ne'er worth love, comes dear by being lacked. This common body, like to a vagabond flag upon the stream, goes to and back, lacking the varying tide, to rot itself with motion.
Caesar, I bring thee word. Menecrates and Minas, famous pirates, make the sea serve them in Pompey's cause. No vessel can peep forth, but 'tis as soon taken as seen.
Antony! Leave thy lascivious wassails! When thou once wast beaten from Modena, at thy heels did famine follow, whom thou fought against, though daintily brought up, with patience more than savages could suffer. Thou didst drink the stale of horses, and the gilded puddle that beasts would cough at. And all this, Antony, it wounds thine honor that I speak it, now was born so like a soldier, that thy cheek so much as lanked not.
'Tis pity of him.
Well, let his shames quickly drive him to Rome. 'Tis time we twain did show ourselves at the field, and to that end assemble we a mated council. Farewell.
Farewell, my lord. What you shall know, meantime, of stirs abroad, I shall beseech you, sir, to let me be partaker.
Doubt not, sir. I knew it from my bond.
Charmian, madam. Give me to drink mandragora.
Why, madam?
That I might sleep out this great gap of time my Antony is away.
You think of him too much.
Oh, 'tis treason.
Madam, I trust not so.
Thou, Eunuch Mardian.
What's your highness' pleasure?
Not now to hear thee sing. I take no pleasure in aught an eunuch has. Hast thou affections?
Yes, gracious madam.
Indeed.
Not indeed, madam, for I can do nothing. Yet I have fierce affections, and think what Venus did with Mars.
Oh, Charmian. Where thinkst thou he is now? Stands he, or sits he, or does he walk? Or is he on his horse? Oh, happy horse, to bear the weight of Antony. Do bravely, horse, for what's thou whom thou movest, the demi-atlas of this earth, the arm and burgonet of men. He's speaking now, or murmuring, where's my serpent of old Nile? For so he calls me. Now, I feed myself with most delicious poison. Think on me, that am with Phoebus' amorous pinches black, and wrinkled deep in time. Broad-fronted Caesar, when thou wast here above the ground, I was a morsel for a monarch.
Sovereign of Egypt, hail.
How much unlike art thou, Marc Antony? Yet coming from him, that great medicine hath with his tinct gilded thee. How goes it with my brave Marc Antony?
Last thing he did, dear queen, he kissed the last of many doubled kisses. This orient pearl. His speech sticks in my heart.
Mine ear must pluck it thence.
Good friend, quoth he, say the firm Roman to great Egypt sends this treasure of an oyster, at whose foot, to mend the petty present, I will piece her opulent throne with kingdoms. All the East, say thou, shall call her mistress.
Was he sad or merry?
Like to the time of the year between the extremes of hot and cold, he was nor sad nor merry.
Oh, well-divided disposition. Note him, good Charmian, 'tis the man. But note him, he was not sad, for he would shine on those that make their looks by his. He was not merry, which seemed to tell them his remembrance lay in Egypt with his joy. But between both, oh, heavenly mingle. Met'st thou my posts?
Aye, madam, 20 several messengers. Why do you send so thick?
Who's born that day that I forget to send to Antony shall die a beggar. Ink and paper, Charmian, welcome, my good Alexis. Did I, Charmian, ever love Caesar so?
Oh, that brave Caesar.
Thee choked with such another emphasis. Say the brave Antony.
Valiant Caesar.
By Isis, I will give thee bloody teeth if thou with Caesar paragon again, my man of men.
By your most gracious pardon, I sing but after you.
My salad days, when I was green in judgment, cold in blood, to say as I said then. Get me ink and paper. Ye shall have every day a several greeting. Or I'll unpeople Egypt